Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Jess. We're going to start with part 2 of the Resident Evil 1 Jill playthrough. If you're coming back, I appreciate you. And please, if you could, hit me with a subscribe or a comment or a like. I appreciate it a ton. Let's get on with it. We're starting today in the residence. That's where we finished off after an unfortunate death to Lisa Trevor. But that's okay. At least now we have ink ribbons, which is, I think, the most important. We had no way to save for a little bit there. We got lots of heals. And honestly, maybe I guess we'll just take one of those. Alright. So room 1 is locked. The big spiders. Quick little trick about these guys. So when you blow off their abdomens like that, I think they drop little spiders. Maybe not. I always thought they did. And when you do that, you can actually reset the room just by leaving and coming back in to prevent the little spiders from running around. Nice, so now we have a full green herb. And actually, I forgot that I need the lighter. So we're just gonna quickly do a little wrap here. Or run back, rather. Also, if you're watching this right now, I hope you're having a good day. That life is treating you well. Alright. Pick up the red book. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this is for a later puzzle. Okay, so green is the 2 eyelashes. So this is an interesting puzzle. We kind of get our clues in this room and then use it at a later point. Sometimes it's helpful to write this stuff down, but I'm gonna just try and do it without that. Let's do split eyes. So we got red, green. Is that orange? Yeah. Oh, there is a spider up there. Okay, so red is 3, green is 6, orange is 5. we're going to try to remember that. But I think that's it for this room. Oh wow, we like clipped through the wall there a little bit. That's okay.
No, that wasn't part of our deal. But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right.
So Barry's up to some stuff.
Jill.
Barry, I heard someone talking.
Oh, you heard. I think age is starting to take its toll. Talking to myself is becoming a bad habit.
Talking to yourself? You all right? What's gotten into you?
I'm getting you worried, aren't I? But don't, I'm alright. I guess this creepy mansion has gotten to my nerves. Anyway, I think I'll go outside, get some fresh air for a change. Don't worry, I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
He's losing it. Alright, so this is our file on something called Plant 42. That's not creepy at all. Nice, okay, so that's for room number 1. And somebody decided to come into the room while we were in there. So we'll just deal with him. Okay, so we've got to find the gallery key. There we go. Ah. Feels bad. So we got handgun rounds everywhere. And this is the self-defense gun. It's basically like a mini Magnum, but I think it only has 2 shots. I'm not even gonna bother with it, to be honest with you. Okay, control room key. Honestly, this whole bedroom kind of creeps me out, so I'm just gonna run. It's a very claustrophobic area. Actually, can just unequip this for a little bit. So this is going to let us cross over here. And then we can go meet another boss slash puzzle, I guess. It's Resident Evil. This game has no limits, so they do all types of crazy stuff. Yes, there are sharks. It's okay. What we're really afraid of is the ginormous one that is going to come up here. Yeah, we don't want any part of that one. There's a big mama. So we get the map of the Aqua Ring. Open valve 1 in case of a pressure drop.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
Okay, so we release the lock. Come over here. Oh. Cancel that.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Okay, now we'll release the safety, or the pressure, sorry, and we'll do number 1, like it said.
Reaching 50% of
And then
pressure
we'll redo the
threshold.
process.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
And let's land these sharks. So they're a bit easier to deal with. Oh, I went down to yellow off that one bite. Holy. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It is a shark bite after all. Oops. Oh, we got some grenade rounds. Yeah, so these things definitely broke out of their containment. And there's Big Mama Shark. And she ain't dead. So we're gonna fry her. There is actually a really cool strategy you can do. You see it in speedrunning, where you can walk. If you're actually quick enough, without having to fry her, you can just drop down and go whoop, right here and grab the key. She'll miss her bite, and then you just take off. But it's a one-shot kill if you mess it up, so I'm not going to risk it. We're just going to leave that little guy. Once again, I mentioned him in my previous videos, but Carcinogen is a really, really great horror YouTuber, or even just like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, all that stuff. But he's taught me so much about these games. Nice. Magnum rounds. Anything over here? And that was the gallery key, right? Yeah. Very odd looking key. I thought for a second I was gonna get jumped. So this is where we use the colored things. So this eye was for orange. Orange was 5. I believe this was for green. I thought we said green was 3, I thought, and then this one was 6. Maybe I got that backwards. Okay. Sure. I was not sure at all, I gotta be honest. Okay, we're gonna just avoid those bees. We've kind of dealt with one of those before, but now we got like a whole swarm. And we'll gas them. Or smoke them out. There's a big ass nest. And this residence key just goes right to here, so I'm not even... Ooh, might take that ink ribbon back. Right. Okay, so this file teaches us that basically how to make a certain chemical to damage Plant 42. Plant 42 is a boss we haven't seen yet, but we've seen it in the files. This is what the red book was used for, and then we need to remake this naked lady. It's actually fairly simple when it's only a couple moves. But then that opens there. And we're not gonna go in there yet. Let's see what's in here. More tubs, man. Jill takes the biggest risks. Nice, another dagger. Okay, and let's make a trip back to the storeroom real quick, or the storage box. We'll just run through here just to showcase. So this is what happens when you run through there normally. That's kind of your indication of Plant 42, I guess. Your hint. There we go. Now we have a nice little healthy supply of those. Magnum rounds. I don't know if we have any Magnum rounds yet. The lighter can go away. But we are going to take the grenade launcher and the flame rounds. Yeah, we'll just run through again. Okay, we're gonna go in the room with the little eye colored switches that we did. And we are going to attempt to make the chemical that was in that file. Thankfully, somebody scratched into the wall the process anyway, which is nice. So we gotta just grab, I think, 3 of these bottles. Okay, so we need 1 plus 3 to make 4. So that's number 3. This is 6. I think water is 1. Yeah, I think water counts as 1. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. Then we got to do 4 to 6 to make 10. And I believe we need to make a 7. Yep, so water and 6. I think then we mix 10 and 7 for 17. And then we put another 3 into 7. And that gives us V-Jolt. And there was one more room that I didn't go in when I was in the Aqua Ring. And that is where we need to go. So unfortunately, we got to run all the way back down. My dog is snoring in the background. It scared the crap out of me. And we have to go this way because the water's drained, so the boxes are not even there now. We can't cross there. I think we go back through this door. Third shark is up here still. Alright. And we will use the V-Jolt on this plant roots. Thankfully, it lets us dispose of the bottles. And now we're going to go all the way back up to where we used the red book. Which again, unfortunately, is a bit of a run.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
I thought it was finished.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that? What the hell's going on in this place?
Barry,
Something about that mansion still bothers me. But I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
all right.
Always with the splitting up, man. Alright, well, because we did the V-Jolt mixture and took it up to the roots, we actually didn't even have to fight this fight. We just show up. Its first phase died, obviously, as the cutscene showed, and then when it comes back, Barry was there to bail us out, so... It's very nice. I figured I'd check up here for ammo or something, but doesn't look like it. And then we did just find the helmet key. So with that in hand, we are headed back towards the actual mansion.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand. Anyway, it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, Wesker. Alright, now that Plant 42 is dead, we are free to walk through here. No consequence. And come back, do a dump off here. I guess I didn't really need the grenade launcher. But we will take the square crank. Yeah, and I'm gonna grab an extra first aid spray. Also, we're gonna save. Because that was quite a bit of content we just did, and I don't want to have to restart that at any point. I'll put back the first aid spray. I can't believe we have 5 just chilling there, man. That's wild. Alright, so let's leave the residence and work our way through the courtyard back towards the mansion.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
Yeah, that sucks, man, that Richard gave us a radio. It would have been really helpful in this situation, but it turned out broken in the end. There are some dogs here. Yeah, we're just gonna run. Watch out for the snake there in the corner. Do not want to get poisoned. That is the worst possible thing. And actually, I thought we were going to use the square crank now, but we're not. So that was kind of a wasted space, but that's fine. We got some more dogs to run by. What's up, fellas? Don't worry, the courtyard is yours. Oh, nice. Alright, so we got a little loot drop from Barry. 2 more first aid sprays. I think we're just going to leave those, honestly. That is a lot. And I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap door too. So now the door that connects to the storage room in the mansion no longer is locked up. Or is no longer in threat of breaking, so that's good. Alright, back into the creepier house. Okay, and we do have a new threat. Yeah, so hunters are here. And that's a nice returning face from Zero. So maybe I should have grabbed the grenade launcher, actually. These things are also, again, allergic to acid rounds. But they are going to be just all over the place. Three shots to drop these guys. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and first of all drop off the crank. Keep the acid rounds and grab the grenade launcher. We'll keep the shotgun just in case we run into any zombies. But at least now we can deal with the hunters a little bit more effectively. So we'll just go ahead and start with the first helmet key door that I can remember was over here. So we're going to move this down through this hall. And this would be sketchy, man. I don't know if I'd trust this, honestly, but... So as long as the statue's there, we will not die. And then we need to hit this. And try and push this as quick as possible to its spot. Nice. Another free battery pack. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. So this is going to give us the Eagle medal. this is the last journal of George Trevor. It's a very interesting place to place a grave. Okay, so we've got spiders in here. We're gonna go right first to grab this. Some more shotgun shells, which is always welcome. Oof. I thought for sure I was about to get hit there. Alright, so we got some zombies here. Wow, we killed both in one shot. We're not coming back down here anytime soon, so I do not care about burning these guys. Or even getting the headshot. We are good to just kind of deal with them and move on. Some more handgun ammo. We actually haven't used the handgun at all this run. You kind of don't need to, as long as you're careful. Alright, so this was the other side of the door, of the sword key door that we had opened previously. We just unlocked it. Never actually went through here. But now we have access to this elevator. This was actually available also on the floor above. He just straight up tanked it. This doorknob is locked. Oh, you look at the little moth there. Got a guy here as well. Getting unlucky with the headshots, but that's alright. Battery pack. Wow, thankfully we're gonna have exactly enough room to take all of this. So we'll take the battery. We'll take the acid rounds, which we can just combine. Also, thankfully, the grenade launcher has, I think, no limit to how much you can reload into it, which is very helpful. And we definitely want these magnum rounds. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, and I think we need to make a box run. We've got a bit too much stuff on us right now. It's not. Alright, so we can add to our Magnum round stash. The metal we'll put away. The battery... The battery we're gonna put away as well. Yeah, I think we're okay to put that away. Let's save here. So we'll go into the door we unlocked. Ah, yes. Okay, so this is a little neat little puzzle. So the eagle follows us, and the reason he does that, once I turn off the lights, will be a little bit more apparent. We have a little dagger here. So we turn off the light. Now there's glowing, like the glowing eyes on the thing, on the taxidermy. Once we... Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So when the eagle's looking at the deer heads, you can't actually grab them out. So what we need to do is bait the eagle this way, and then run along the wall, and that gives us enough time to get up here and grab the eye out. So we'll do the same thing. Bait him over here, run underneath him along the wall. Grab the red jewel. Scoot this out of the way because I do want that grenade launcher ammo. Okay, and that's all there is to that room. And we'll just make one more quick little stop here. Or rather, you know what? We're going to drop off the shotgun shells. Yeah, we're going to drop off the shotgun shells. I think that's okay for now. Let's equip this. And let's go start hunting some hunters. They really do not like the acid rounds. So yeah, either one or two shots for these guys. Like it just completely destroys them. But every hallway cleared of hunters. Oh, hello friend. is a nice empty hallway for us. Okay, so we're going to want to be quick. We're going to make a quick pit stop and grab. There was a statue we pushed down way earlier in the game. It was carrying a blue jewel. We're going to use that now. So now we have 3 different colored jewels. The music, man. The music always gets me. It's so eerie. So we're going to go into this room, which we never actually entered originally. And it is a tiger with a yellow and blue eye. So we're going to use both the yellow and the blue gem here. It's going to give us a security disc, or a Mo disc, I think it's called. Yep. Something going to be used way, way, way later in the game. And blue, right? Yeah, I think blue. Yeah. Nice. We'll get some shotgun shells for our efforts. We're actually going to go back this way. I need to make a pit stop and drop off that disc. We're kind of tight on inventory here because I'm trying to be as prepared as possible for any hunters and any other crazy things that try to jump us. And we can put away these shotgun shells with the rest of our stash. Mo disc can go up here with other key items. That should be good enough. Yeah, it's probably quicker just to go back this way again. It's such a cool mechanic having the zombies' bodies stay there and it'd be a dormant threat if you don't deal with them properly. It really, it sets you on edge every time you go into a room that you know you left something, because you just never know. Alright, so we're going to go back to main hall. And then we have this door here that can be unlocked with the helmet key. We're not going to take this, don't need it. We're only here for one thing, so he can just stay here. But this is a good room for healing poison, because we've got a blue herb little potting here. So this box we will combine with the red gem. And then we have to solve this little puzzle. So I like to put this one first. I'm going to say it's like that. I don't think I did that right. Yeah, this piece definitely goes here. Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't think that looked right, but the game gave us a pass, so we'll take it. We're gonna get the brooch key. Alright, we got one more door to use for the helmet key. Poor Kenneth. That's kind of creepy, actually. Okay, back through murder hallway. And the last door is actually way past where we originally got the armor key. So it's at the end of this hall. Past the little, yeah, like little switch pedestal thing. And that's going to be the end of the helmet key. Alright, so we have got a boss. Time to deal with this snake once and for all. So we're simply, yeah, we're gonna just play it safe, do some laps. Yeah, because he's reared up here, so we're just gonna. Oh, nice. Okay, so I think that was 5 shots. I would just keep running, honestly. When he rears up like that, you gotta really be careful. He starts moving real quick. And man, if he tags you with that poison, you're making that run all the way back to that serum, so. Alright. So that was nice. This is going to be the second book with a medal in it. This will be the wolf medal. Looks more like a werewolf. Alright, and then we need to use this insignia key. So the only other door we have left is the red door right beside where it's typewriter item box on the right side. It's that door kind of close to where we enter the courtyard. So we're going to make a trip there. We will definitely hit the save and the storage box as well. Just going to go right on through here. Sorry, boys. Just passing through. Enjoy your perch. Alright, and just to make it easier, I'm gonna go through the painting door here, because if you remember, we went through that, I don't know what you call it, like stained glass room with the crows. That will still be unlocked and open, so that's kind of like a little shortcut. Right back to where that storage box is, which is perfect. Once again, enjoy your perch. I'm not trying to bother you, crows. Have a good day. And this will be our insignia door. So we can get rid of that key, go in here. Turn on the light. I'm sorry, my throat is... It's gonna need to grab some water. Sorry about that. Alright, what do we got here? We got some shotgun shells. Anything on these shelves? The metal object. And a free battery pack. We are like, I mean, at this point, honestly, we have so many defense items, it's kind of crazy. Might as well just start using the stun gun, just in case. I almost could have put this on hard, honestly. Maybe we'll end up doing that with Chris. Although I think Chris by default, his run is set to like a hard mode. You can just put it to very hard. Okay, let's put our metal away. Let's take the battery. Let's put away one of these green herbs. We'll put away some shotgun shells. And we'll take the, not the lighter, sorry. The square crank. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. Thank you, Barry. It's funny to me too that he kind of took the time, like in these circumstances, to sit there and like fix a doorknob. It's like you don't know when you're gonna get jumped by something. Right, we still have those 2 first aid sprays there as well. Okay, run past the dogs. Nope, just passing through, boys. And we gotta do one more pass through the snake-infested area. Yep, I'm just gonna be nice and quick. Do not stop moving. And we're gonna have dogs here as well. I guess there was blue herbs there. And the battery will go here. Oh, jeez. We're gonna be dealing with dogs here for a little bit. Yeah, we'll just somehow squeeze past that guy. Go back up here. And now I'm going to reverse the water flow that we have. So we're going to re-flood this room. Okay, one more time past the dogs. Yeah, just stay doing what you do, boys. There you go. And one more time past these dogs. This time because we've... Oh, sorry, Phil. Yeah, we're going to take a hit there. That's okay. This time because we've turned off the water, we have access to the underground, which is going to be the next area we're going to go through now, is the catacombs. So first things first. Square crank can go away. And we're going to grab ink ribbon. And we're going to save. There are are so many things that can insta-kill us down here. So worst case scenario, we're gonna be brought back here. And we're gonna take the incendiary shells as well. So if we go this way, we can't do anything. Yeah, so the catacombs, man, the catacombs. I've lost so many, like, I've lost a couple no save runs to these just by not being quick enough. Like in this area, it is a tough area. Did I go down to yellow? No, but we might as well take this. So this is a machine. Well, I guess we can take that for now. We've got what looks like handgun ammo, which is fine. We'll just leave that. Feels bad, man. We just kind of... It's kind of dumped off the handgun. But what can you do? Cutscene.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Well, feels bad, Enrico. Didn't really get to see much of him. We saw him a little bit in Zero, but then not too much in this game, honestly. Yeah, no. I am packing acid rounds, but I am prepared for your BS. Also, this crank is going to be the, what is it, octagonal or hexagonal? Hexagon-shaped crank. So that's going to let us access the other side of the storage box. No, he definitely died, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put the herb away. I'm just gonna put it way up here, out of the way. Yeah, okay. so this is one of those moments I was telling you about. Yeah, so if you're not really, really careful, you will just insta die. We'll take shotgun shells because why not? But thankfully it did break us a door open here. And then we will fight another boss. For my spider hating people, this is going to be a bad one. It's like a ginormous... Oh my goodness. Okay. Big lunge. Yeah, we definitely got poisoned. Holy cow, we didn't get poisoned, but we were like one hit from death. That was very, very close. Okay, this one will drop babies, so honestly I'm just gonna go out, go back in. Thankfully flame rounds is definitely what you want there. Oh, that was a little too close for comfort. And there will be a combat knife in here, or a survival knife, which we need. There's a lot of bodies strung up in cocoons. This room is really creepy in general, honestly. But using the knife, we can cut our way through here. There was healing and blue herbs just in case. And I believe that spider is called Red Tiger. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so we can use our crank here. Let's do a quick dodge. Catacombs is a very dangerous place. That's just some healing, which we don't really care about right now. Okay, and then we got another puzzle here. So push that onto there, and then use the crank to push it off the wall. This thing will rotate the statue, which is, we need it to be able to push in the same way as the other statues, so we'll just do it twice. We might be perfectly lined up. Oh wow! I feel like the game really gave it to us there without it being perfect. I didn't think we were lined up, but that will be the second half of the shaft. Add these to the stash. Knife can go away forever. Crank can also go away forever. And then let's examine this real quick. So I don't need to fully turn it, but we will just for the sake of doing it. So it's going to be 4, 2, 3, 1. Or sorry. There we go. Put that in. That's going to bring the elevator. Which I have a thing with elevators. Bad experiences. I don't know if I could ever get on this thing.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Naive Jill, man. That's like, there's no way. I'd be like, yo, we're going together, dude. It ain't happening. Alright, so we're gonna take first aid spray, probably 2 of them, honestly. And we're gonna meet an old friend. The old friend that actually killed us earlier in the playthrough. Lucky for us, another strategy I learned from Carcinogen, depending on which way you go is where she'll spawn. So if you go here, she's gonna always stay there. So we can just run here safely now. And I'll show you on the map here in a sec. Basically that room is just a big loop, so pretty much you want to spawn her on one side to be able to run around the other side safely. Very, very helpful tips. We can climb up here, which is something I never even knew about for the longest time. But there's actually magnum rounds up here. And a battery pack. And handgun ammo. Super helpful. Okay. We can go back to where Barry was, and we'll kind of use the same tactics here. So we'll spawn her right here. So she's gonna just kind of follow us up the stairs, which will leave this side completely open for us. We can just go this way. What a guy. So we'll just put the magnum rounds away. We're at 18. 6 in the clip, man. We are sitting pretty with that thing. Okay, push this into the trash compactor. And that lets us pick up the flamethrower, which we actually can't use because it's broken. But it does serve another purpose. Alright, one more time with Lisa here. So we're gonna go left, spawner here, and just, oh shit, okay, wow, okay, just for safety purposes, yeah, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come this way. Okay, now we'll hit this lever and we're gonna go to the door on the other side of the loop, so that's gonna just be around here. We gotta be quick. And this is where we'll use the broken flamethrower, which lets us out of this hell hallway. Into this horrific place. Oh my god, I hate dolls. Oh, gives me the chills, man. Not a fan. Grab a dagger. Grab this box. The bed is still warm. Oh no. Yeah, so I believe this is Lisa's family. Basically, yeah, her sister died. Terminated, killed her dad. It's really sad, honestly. Oh. Yeah. Her story is really depressing, honestly. We don't need those. Alright, but this takes us actually back to that house out in the woods. And thankfully she doesn't follow us up here, so... we can grab the metal object. And I'm going to take the ink ribbons with me as well. So we're going to go back through the woods to the little connector shack between the residence and the mansion. Got a couple guys to dodge here. Oh, my camera's messing me up. We're good, we're good. And this time we'll take the stone and metal object out, and then we'll have two of them. And we'll take the shortcut back to main hall. And we can go use them on the, I believe, the last door in the entire mansion that we have not been through. Yeah. Which is going to be right underneath the stairs. You don't want to know, Jill. So we'll use both metal and stone objects. And I'm going to save here because we're going into a boss fight and then the final section of the game. It'll probably only be an hour when we come back here, so yeah, I'm just going to cut it here. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you back in the next one. And yeah, if you like what you see, if you want to see more content like this, and I do live streams every day as well, please subscribe, like, even just leave a comment or anything like that. I really look forward to hearing from you. So have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next part. Peace out, guys.